Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. And we are live. What's going on, team? Johnny here with another live day trading session. Today is January 21st, 2026. It is 7:26 my time. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic start to your day and excited to be here with you all. Excited to be able to trade another day, and let's see what happens with the overall markets. All right. What is going on? QQQ pushing up to 610 pre-market. Love to see it. We'll see how long this lasts, if it can push up higher, or what's going on with that. But it was as low as $605 for the NASDAQ market. And there we go. All right, we are live. Bring down this because I know our alerts can get pretty annoying. Now, I'd love to see this run up a little more. We may possibly take a trade in TQQQ this morning. If we can get more of a run up, if we can hold above, we can get a nice move up to 617 potentially. Nice little rally. Of course, it could always go higher, but that's what I'm looking at. Maybe 51 to about 53 for $2 per share. It doesn't have to happen. That is kind of what I am looking at today. Andrew, what's up? Good morning. How are you doing today? I do want to buy the dip on QQQ. Now it's $608, so I'm not looking, I wouldn't necessarily buy QQQ. I'd buy the triple leveraged ETF, Pro Shares, TQQQ. It is 3 times leverage. So when QQQ moves up 1%, TQQQ will move up 3%. So I would love to see that happen today. If we can get a 1% move on QQQ, even up to this moving average, about a 1.3%, then we could see TQQQ push up about 4%. And 4% would be plenty for me if it does manage to go up that high. We don't want to force the trade, but I would love to see if it does begin to rally. Maybe it bounces off of this 45 EMA, and maybe it just sells off. So we do have our alerts set here for that break above and that break below. So it needs to break above about what, 611, 610.95, or come all the way back down to 605.46. Market opens in about 15 seconds, and I don't want to miss the wave up if it does begin to rally. So we're going to do our part by being patient here. I think 51 is a good point to buy 5 shares just to get into the game here and get a little skin in the game. Looks like QQQ is trying to bounce off of 609. Oh, it's doing a great job. I definitely don't want to miss the rally. We are going to be patient here. 609. Looks like it's curling over a little bit here. There we go. That's what we want to see. We want to get a better price point for this. Buying at 51. I'll add another 5 shares for now. Now we're going to hold. We're just going to hold these 10 shares, $500 in value. If this pulls back even further, then of course we can buy more. But this could begin to push up without us. So let's see what happens here. Okay, there's a nice little solid drop below the moving average. Gonna buy another 10 right here. Looks like it's validating support right on that 45 EMA, which is great. That's exactly what we want to see. We're in this position with $1,000 or about 20 shares. Go ahead and take a look. Open pushing up from 641 to 654. Bull 785 to 797. Now I was looking at sound earlier. It looks like it is becoming to a level of support once again, bouncing off of 1030s, 1040s. Could this push up to 11 and even 12? Yes, it could. It does have a history of trading within this range. So I'd love to see it. It could also get rejected off of this moving average and go lower, but I'm excited for sound. LUNR, beautiful 3 stages of reversal here. Looks like a double bottom with a nice push up to $22 from as low as $9. Did not capture that swing trade. SoFi looking like it's becoming right around that support level as well. Every time it hits these support levels, it usually has a nice pop up and bounces very nicely. I wouldn't mind seeing this push up, but SoFi just doesn't seem like it's been doing a great job with these bounces. Any news? SoFi partners with GoTo to offer financial wellness tools to dental professionals. Then, of course, you guys heard already about Trump's trade, announces tariffs on NATO country over Greenland. He actually wants to get Greenland. He wants Greenland, which is very odd. Like, why would you want Greenland? But, yeah, so here we go. TQQQ finding support here. Wouldn't mind buying some SoFi, but it looks like it's curling over already. CMG not doing much there. Intel pushing up. PayPal pushing up after some selling pressure yesterday. Our Netflix position was down like what, $15 at one point, which was crazy. Huge dip after hours yesterday. The news on that was Netflix expected ad revenue to double this year. Wall Street Post, bigger daily drop in 3 months. There was something else I saw in the news for Netflix. Netflix price target cut to 130 from 150 by UBS, and then UBS maintains buy on Netflix, lowers price target to 130. Needham lowers it to 120. Wedbush maintains it at 115. Deutsche Bank raised it to 98 from 95. So a little bit of mixed analyst reports here. Key Bank cut it from 110 to 108. Oppenheimer cut it from 145 to 125. So it did come down significantly. We do still have our small swing trade down 5% now. At one point, I think we were down 7 or 8. I think it was like 7%. So that's a thing. You can't get too nervous about your trades. When you do take swing trades, they are a little different than day trades, right? I was hoping to get the break above the moving average, not a big sell-off. But now you have to ask yourself, would you average down and buy another share? Or would you wait? Do you even have the potential to average down if you could? Are questions that you need to ask yourself. So we're going to put it right there. So that is our update on Netflix. Hood is doing much better. We're up about 1% or $2. Looks like it is pushing still very nicely. Like to see that break above a break above 108 from yesterday's previous level, or if it's going to sell off more. Got as low as 104 today. So that QQQ is still holding above that 45 EMA. That is exactly what we wanted to see. Anytime you get a lot of consolidation like that, you'll get consolidation. It'll change direction. Consolidation, change direction. Consolidation, change direction. So that's what we're trying to see. If we could change a little bit of direction, get up to a nice level here. You know, I'm aiming for moving average. If we can get up to the moving average, that'd be a nice $44 or so on this trade. So not a bad trade to take indeed if it does go in our favor. We went over Hood just now, up 2% or $4 on a nice little swing. Nvidia trying to hold above, again, its moving averages. I would love to see that happen, as this is a $4.35 trillion company. So this is going to influence the overall NASDAQ market significantly. Lulu selling off. Amazon also selling off. Apple trying to hold above moving average. Google with a nice bounce off of moving average, showing support. Tesla holding. Tesla isn't a big influence on the overall market, but I still like to track it. Tesla reduces Berlin staff by 1,700. Wow, so layoffs are happening with Tesla. Microsoft selling off. So let's see if the markets will remain bullish today. Now this trade could be an entire day trade. Okay, this could take all day for it to run up. It could sell off very quickly, and we just simply take what we can take. Today is Wednesday. There we go. Markets are dropping now. Now we did save a few dollars. Not just from our swing trades, but also from having some buying power to buy more shares if we want to. is below that moving average. And see how it got rejected right off of that 45 EMA. So I was looking for the bounce above, and it didn't happen just yet. Continuing to get rejected off of this 45 EMA. I'll buy a couple more down here. Not a huge difference. It's only 20 cents of a difference. Made 10 on plug power. Nice. Good job. Good job locking in profit. There we go. QQQ still holding above that moving average on the 1 minute. Here we go. QQQ pushing up again. There we go. QQQ pushing up. Don't forget, if you are not signed up for WEBULL just yet, you can earn up to 25 free shares when using this WEBULL platform and signing up for the first time. I believe you just have to invest $1 single, set up your bank account, and you will get free money. I remember when I signed up, I was able to get, what was it, close to $300 in free money. I think at the time there was like a 40 share promotion, and some of those shares were anywhere from $3 to $8 to even $15 per share, and you get 25 of them. So, whether you want to use WEBULL or not, it's still cool to be able to sign up, get free shares, cash them in, and either keep those investments to swing trade them or sell them and have another brokerage to trade in, or take them out of your account, use them to go do something fun, get a nice meal, or use it to pay a bill. But yeah, I will pin the comment in the live chat, and then I'll also it's also, I think, the fourth link in the description, pretty sure. Fifth link in the description. Fourth link is the Instagram, and you could always check out Instagram. You can see basically where I was yesterday. I did post where I was, so if you want to check that out and follow me along in my journey of life, definitely join Instagram. I'm going to be posting my updates there more, profits there. You can still see my profits in the Discord, but yeah, I went and hung out somewhere, walked around a certain place, and it was beautiful. I enjoyed it. Spent some time alone, just thinking with my thoughts and kind of getting set up for this new year. Also showcased my Google Calendar that day. If you're not tracking or planning your future, planning your week, then how do you know where you're going, right? Check this out. That's my Google Calendar. I have literally everything I need to do um, every day, every hour of the day. Like right now, it's my morning live stream with you guys. Then we'll record a daily video. Then we got coffee time with the wife. Then we have a workout. Today is our pull day. So we're talking like um, back and biceps today. We'll go on a walk. And then we got some other stuff. We got deep work, lunch, relax. And that's all before 3 o'clock. Then the kids come home and we do all of our, of course, nightly duties with the kids. And I'm no longer on mommy duty. The wife is better. Her foot is much better. She's able to drive around now, so she took back over the responsibility of driving the kids to school. We do have 2 early morning drop-offs every day, Monday through Friday. One's at 7:15, the other one's at 8, like 8 o'clock pretty much on the dot. So there we go. QQQ pushing up. Love to see it. QQQ just broke back above 610. Let's see how far up this can rally. Is there any news or anything going on? 15 minutes. Dow Jones climbs as Trump says he won't use force to acquire Greenland in Davio's speech. So this speech is already happening. There will be no, aggression or war to fight over land. It looks like he's going to try to acquire Greenland peacefully. He says he won't use force, but he didn't say that he's not going to acquire Greenland. He still wants to potentially as a strategic area, geographical location. He's saying it makes more sense for us as the US to own Greenland than, say, Russia or China. So that's very interesting news to have. And we'll see if this continues. Maybe we can get a snippet of it here. Let's see here.
Reminds us that the West cannot mass import foreign cultures which have failed to ever build a successful society of their own. I mean, we're taking people.
Let's see what happens here.
And Somalia is a failed, it's not a nation. Got no government, got no police, got no military, got no nothing. And then we have this fake congressperson who they just reported this morning.
Can you guys hear it okay?
Talking about the Constitution provides you. She comes from a country that's not a country, and she's telling us how to run America. Not going to get away with it much longer, let me tell you. The explosion of prosperity and conclusion.
Hope there's not too much
Did not come from
too much static on this one.
It came from our very special culture. This is the precious inheritance that America and Europe have in common. We share it. We share it, but we have to keep it strong. We have to become stronger, more successful, and more prosperous than ever. We have to defend that culture and rediscover the spirit that lifted the West.
Market is pushing higher.
Ages to the pinnacle of human achievement. We live in a incredible, changing period. It's an unbelievable time, but we have to take advantage of the time that we're in. In our hands are technologies that our ancestors could scarcely have. I mean, they couldn't have even dreamt some of the things that we see today. And so rapidly they're produced. I mean, AI, 2 years ago, nobody ever heard of the term, and now everybody's talking about it. And it can have some very good purpose. It could also have some dangerous purpose. And
Wow, guys. That is happening right now live. He has a speech. It is happening now. I don't want to bore you guys too much. We're up $10 already on our position on TQQQ. QQQ breaking 611. We'll see if it holds or if it could push higher. I'd love to see it push higher, guys. I want to see this really push up today, up to that moving average around 617. 617 for the overall market. I would love to see that happen today. Doesn't mean it has to, which means our position here on TQQQ could push up a nice 4%. We could be up a nice $50 or so. So just waiting and watching our position. We'll see if we don't get a double top reversal. Maybe get a double top breakout here. Netflix pushing up a little bit with the market, not as much. Now Netflix does report its earnings, I believe tomorrow, if that's correct. Mic check, you guys can still hear me okay, I believe. Yep, still hear me? Yeah, okay, good. Let's see, weekly economic calendar, earnings season. Oh, Netflix reported earnings already on Tuesday after close. So we, of course, it already reported earnings. I keep thinking Intel instead of Netflix, but Hood at 106 currently. QQQ pushing up to 611.63. TQQQ up. My position's up 1%, about $13. The World Economic Forum annual meeting. This is what Trump is talking about and where he's talking. Let's see where we are for the day. All right, up 10 on the day, not too bad. See if it retests, what is it, 611 as support for another run up. There we go, making a new high for the day. QQQ almost up 1%. Well, it's up 0.6%. See how far up it can run. We don't want to give back all of the profits that we make today, so we're just watching this position. And it's right at that. So it passed the 30-minute mark time frame for that 45 EMA. Let's see if it could do it on the 1 hour. It's testing that 1 hour 45 EMA. There we go. Pushing up 611.93. This can potentially go up to 615, 617. 615 would have been yesterday's high. So I am watching out for 615. TQQQ position's doing very well. But we're looking for a little more. QQQ about to take back over 612. And there we go, 612. How high can it go? Pushing up very nicely, very slowly, but very nicely. Beautiful move. Beautiful move here. We're just claimed 612.50. QQQ back up to $612.50. Surpassing that 1 hour mark here. Crushing all the resistance levels that it had previously. Look at this move. Big move. Love to see it. $612.50. $612.60. $612.70. Our TQQQ position is printing, guys. Look at that. Beautiful. About to hit 2%. QQQ about to hit 613. $613. Let's see it push. Is it going to do it? As fast as it falls, as fast as it could push up. First red candle in a little bit. Gonna lock in half of my profits here in just a second. Maybe we do a stop. QQQ to 612.60. $612.70. $612.80. $612.90. $613. We're gonna hold a little longer. 613. Pushed up to 613 very nicely. See if we can break a little bit higher here. It's almost up 1%. A lot of consolidation though. There is something holding it back a little bit. Push above 613, guys. Come on. See another big push. A lot of consolidation at this level. We're going to take 20 shares off the table right here. No, not 20. Oh, I meant 10. I meant 10. I wanted to take 10 shares off the table. Ah, rookie move. Rookie move here. Dang. That's funny. I took too much off the table. Not bad timing though. There's a lot of consolidation right here. It's not pushing up any higher. So with that said, yeah, that's probably the best trade that we've been able to take all week. Felt really good about it. Wow. $1.88%, I'll take it. $21 on the day, not bad at all. Our hood position is doing okay as well, up a few bucks today. And Netflix, of course, struggling a little bit to get back above to those levels. But overall, not a bad day. Yeah, so looks like QQQ is curling over. If you want to continue to hold this, be my guest. But I'm going to be locking in profits here as it looks like it's going to curl over. Now, it could push higher. This could just be a small little, pullback. But yeah, not a bad day. Locked in $20 in 30 minutes. Let's see what else is running up. Is there any other companies you guys would like me to take a look at? Let me know, and I could take a look at them for you. Intel pushing up very nicely. Netflix is still trailing up. Now Netflix, this is nothing compared to what I thought, I'm seeing long term on, even the 4 hour here. There's so much potential to upside once this does break those levels. But even just to this moving average, that's about a 3% profit. Hood, I like to see Hood push up to that moving average. That's a nice 10% profit, about $25. And it could always push higher, right? We're looking at, once it goes back up to 150s, $93 on 2 shares. If Netflix could ever get back up to where it was, you could see a nice $90 as well, a 50% profit on 2 shares. So you don't need a lot of money to make a lot of money. And yeah, I'll keep you guys up to date with my swing trades. Already have held them for one overnight session. We'll see how much longer I decide to hold them. QQQ kind of getting choppy here at this level. We could see a big curl over here at this point. So interested to see that. Yeah, I appreciate you guys joining our live stream today. I appreciate your time. Like always, remember to let's end the year on a green note. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.